Hey guys, welcome back for another recap for the session of the 19th of August 2025. Today was a really great session. The market is still open, but it's also still dropping. Okay, before we got into the trades of today, I just want to let you see what the market was doing for the last 3 or 4 days, and you can see it clearly on this chart. This is the macro MNQ, so Nasdaq, the macro contracts. What else? As you can see, the market in the last 3, 4, 5 days was creating lower high and lower lows. So we were definitely in a bearish trend, but especially in the last past two sessions, we can see how the market came into this zone from 23,729, 23,719, and it got put up again and again and again. Okay, that happened for the last two sessions. But even though the market was being bought again and again and again, we still seen lower heights and lower lows. So still in a bearish trend. Okay. So today when I came into the session, you can clearly see this triangle that has been forming for the last five sessions. And I was looking for either a break on the upside or a break on the downside. Okay, I was also considering that given the fact that the market was bouncing multiple times on this support, this was a really strong support. For that reason, I was putting into my calculation that if we were to break the support line or area today, we're going to trend down. Okay, so I closed the day $632 before commissions. It was $30 commission, so I closed the day $600 up. I feel like I underperformed a bit because a session like this where I did everything in a great way and then I stopped a bit earlier or I did not size the way I supposed to. I could have done better. And so I'm happy with the results, but at the same time, I know that I should have made a little bit more. But again, $600 trading the macro, it's actually a pretty good day. Okay, so let's go through what really happened today. I came into the market as usual around 8:30 p.m. Okay, so I noticed this ascending the support, this base support, and the falling line here, the falling resistance from the past 5 days. So I just went and okay, sorry guys, I had to pause the video for a second. But as I was saying to you, after notice this support, this resistance in the last 5 days, and the support. As I came into the session today, as the usual time, it was 8:40. I decided to go long around this area, hoping for some buyers to come in and push the price action. But as the market couldn't push above the view up, then I had to close the trade. Okay, so I was hoping to see some buyers coming in and the price to move up. Considering that overall, if we look at the 60-minute charts, the trend was still a bull trend. Okay, so we're still trending up on the 60 minutes. But the price action couldn't hold the view up, and so I decided to close the trade. Okay. Then what else? I waited for the opening. Right before the opening, I tried a long with 3 MNQ after seeing those two candles. I don't know if you can see it here. Let me see if I have the right arrow here, so I can show you precisely what I'm looking at. So we have this candle here, and that was at, I can even see the time, but let's see a second. Okay, this one was at 9:10. Okay, so after 9:10 candle, I looked at the one at 9:20. We're looking at the 10 minutes chart, and so I decided to take a long. As you can see, I took the long right here at 23,745, and I closed that up here as the market came right back down. Okay, now as you can see the chart right here before the opening, what I was hoping for, what I was looking at, it's a clear head and shoulder formation. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm gonna show you right now. This is the 10-minute charts. Now it's we had a big move, so it's a little bit less clear than it was before. But as you can see here, we have this side, which is the left shoulder, and then we have the head, and then we have the right side, which is the right shoulder. Okay, so I didn't take the right shoulder, obviously, because I needed confirmation. But right at the opening, I waited for the market to push up and looking for a rejection to the neckline of this head and shoulder formation. I'm gonna put the neckline in red so you can see it. You can clearly see it. So that was the neckline. We have the left shoulder, head, and right shoulder on the 10-minute chart. Okay. So what happened? The market opened. We have a beautiful push up. Okay. And then right at the neckline, we saw a strong rejection. So what happened? As soon as I'm gonna zoom into this. As soon as I saw the rejection, the strong rejection coming at the neckline of this head and shoulder formation, I just went in with 5 MNQ. I was pretty confident. The market dropped really, really hard. And I closed 3 contracts here, and then I closed the other 2 right there. Okay. Then what else? I waited for a pullback for retest of the neckline of the support. I'm sorry, not necklines. I was looking for after this huge break of this resistance that we had, the support that we had for the last 3 days, and then turning into obviously resistance. I was looking for a pullback to it and rejection. So as soon as we pulled right back up, I went in with 3 MNQ again, and I shorted again, and I took another probably 60 or 70 points on 1 MNQ. Okay, and then I was down for the day. Honestly, I think I undersized. I should have sized a little bit better, but I was so quick as price action that I honestly don't know, but didn't really at the time to think about sizing up a little bit heavier. So I just saw the rejection at the neckline of the head and shoulder formation, and I shorted it with 5. What I could have done better, probably, it's held the position until we went to this blue rectangle, which was taken from the 60 minutes charts. Okay, because if I zoom out on the 60 minutes, this is the 60 minutes, you guys can see clearly the support, and then we have the resistance. The market is trending down. So where do I take the target for my trade? On the break, that was given always from the 60, so a higher time frame, and I was looking at this area where we have some support. Okay, this area got broken after, but as you can see, we came right into it, and then we tried to push right back up, but unfortunately we did not make it, and we pushed right back down, breaking this next support that was on the downside. Okay, so guys, overall was a really great session. I'm really happy because I traded really well. I'm at $600. I could have done better. I don't want to be greedy, but also I was trading the MNQ. I wasn't using the big NQ contract. I was just using the MNQ, and I was trading 1, 2, 3 MNQ. The only trade that I took with 5 MNQ was only the head and shoulder retest of the neckline, and then short. So I was very confident with that, and I took the 5 contracts. But for the rest, guys, I was using 1 MNQ, 2, max 3. Okay, so this is the proof also that you guys can make money with MNQ, and you don't need the huge contracts. What really matters is to hold those trades and know exactly what you're doing. So guys, I'm really happy with the results. I hope you had a great session as well. I don't know if you're still trading, but again, this is another session for today. Please, if you like those videos, like them, leave a comment, let me know if you have any questions about the way I trade and my strategy, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, and I talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.